Namaste. Welcome to all of you who are joining me today. My name is Lisa, and to start the practice, let's come to lay down on our mat with the knees bent, feet flat on the floor. So holding on to the creases of the knees, start to lean back and slowly laying down the spine, the back of the shoulders, and finally the back of your head onto the mat. Adjust the distance of your feet from your pelvis. You can lift the sacrum and place them back down on the mat. Keep your arms relaxed by your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes and start to shift your awareness to follow your inhale and exhales, breathing in and out through your nostrils. Start reconnecting with your breath. Observing how your body breathes. Do a simple body scan, starting from the crown of the head, slowly moving down towards the tip of your toes. And if you notice any area where you are holding tension, use your exhale to release. Let's complete another 5 cycles of full breaths. And with the next inhale, open your eyes, straighten your legs. So keep the feet apart about hip width distance and press your heels down onto your mat. Keep your toes a little bit active so they are pointing up towards the ceiling. Arms are still relaxed by your side, and start pointing and flexing your feet with your heels like grounded onto the mat, and keep the rest of the body relaxed. So you notice by doing so you are kind of rocking your whole body. So you can do this as fast as or as slow as you want. This is just something that is quite gentle and relaxing to start the practice or start adding some movements. And let your chin also nodding up and down as you continue to point and flex your feet. Alright, and release that. So this time we will do a spinal articulation, and we'll start with the pelvis. So actually we will bend at the knees again, feet flat on the floor, and start to tuck your tailbone in and pressing your sacrum and lower back onto your mat. And from there, arch your lower back, create a gap between your lower back and the mat, and point your tailbone down onto the ground. So arms relaxed by your side. So tuck the tailbone in again, lower back pressing down, arch at the lower back, tailbone pointing down, and keep going. So this time we will move slowly and we add breathing into it. So this is inhale, arch the lower back. Exhale, press the sacrum down. Inhale and exhale. Keep going for a couple more. So adding pauses at the top of your inhale. Exhale and pause. And again, and this time, can you also bring the rest of the spine all the way to the neck and joining in into the movement of the pelvis. So as your lower back arch, you will also arch all the way up towards the upper spine, and your neck will go closer towards the top of your sternum. And exhale as you press your lower back. You will press the upper back as well, and then your chin will be up and you are kind of looking up towards the back. Inhale and exhale. So keep the entire spine really relaxed and articulate the spine with your breath. And still adding pauses at the top of your inhales and at the top of your exhale. One more. And exhale. Okay, return to neutral spine. And this time we will interlace the fingers and place it at the back of your head. And with an exhale, think of bringing the ribs to touch the pelvis. Of course, they will not touch, but you want to kind of bring them closer. The entire time your back, your shoulder blades and your sacrum will be staying in contact with the ground. Okay, so inhale, exhale to the right elbow towards the right foot and right ribs towards the right pelvis. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left this time, so left elbow towards the left foot, and you are thinking of bringing your left ribs to touch the left pelvis, and watch that the right side of your body are still making contact with the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Keep the left side in contact with the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center to the right. Inhale, center to the left. The sticky mat makes it kind of difficult to slow, but just do your best. Let's do one more to the right with an exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. So release the hands from under your head. Roll to your side and press up into seated position. So sitting, actually let's sit in Baddha Konasana, so pressing the sole of the feet together. Yeah, so the heels can be as close as possible towards your groin, or if it's more comfortable to bring the heel further, please do so. So rest your hands over your knees or somewhere on your shin, and we'll start making circle around the waist. So keeping the sitting bones in contact with the ground, so the sitting bones are not lifted on and off the mat. And gradually, can you make the circle bigger? Keeping the arms relaxed so the elbows can bend and straighten. And you can also add your neck into the movement. So moving smoothly. And from here, reverse. And now gradually start to make the circle smaller and smaller. And finally back into neutral in the center. Torso upright. And now still in Baddha Konasana. If you can, slide the heel closer and start flapping so Baddha Konasana looks like a butterfly, so start flapping the wings of the butterfly. Right. Okay, and then release that. So you can, if you would like to, you can add more hip external rotation by slowly opening the feet, like so, like opening a book and only pressing the outer edges of the feet together. But if this is like too much, you can keep pressing the entire sole of the feet together. Right, and from here, still feeling the both sitting bones making contact with the ground. Torso upright, neutral spine, inhale. And hinging from the hips, we're gonna exhale and gradually lower the front of the torso towards the feet. So still thinking of lengthening the spine through the crown of the head as you use your exhale to go deeper, closer towards the floor. And inhale, gradually coming up, return to a neutral spine, upright torso. So this time we will again fall forward, bringing the forehead towards the feet, but we'll do that with through a spinal flexion. So we are not keeping a neutral spine this time, but rather we will actually flex around the spine. So inhale, exhale, and start to round the lower back, the upper back, and neck. So kind of looking towards your belly button. As you continue using your next few exhale to gradually lowering down, forehead towards your toes. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Just one more breath. And with the next inhale, thinking of unrolling the front of your spine to bring yourself back up into neutral spine and upright torso. Alright. And from here, let's move on into tabletop. So aligning the wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And we'll continue with another spinal articulation, or what commonly known as cat and cow. So we'll take a inhale. We will inhale and exhale as we start to arch from the lower back, upper back, and the neck, bringing the head to look up. Inhale as you start to flex around the lower back, upper back, and the neck, to bring the head looking down towards your belly button. Exhale, arch from the lower back. Inhale, flex the spine. So thinking of inhaling through the back of your ribs. Exhale. Pause at the top of your exhale. Inhale. Pause at the top of the inhale. And exhale again. Look up. Inhale. Breathe in to the portion of the lungs that is on the side and the back of the ribs. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Pause. And exhale. Pause. And let the next inhale bring you back into a neutral spine, still in tabletop. So can you press your knuckles and your finger pads onto the mat? And with the inhale, can you lift the base of your palms up? And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going for several more repetitions. So this is a warm-up for the wrist joints. One more, lift and lower. Okay, tuck your toes and take one big inhale. Fill up your chest, your lower ribs and your abdomen. And exhale as you start floating your knees off the mat, sending your hips up and back into inverted V. Keep the knees bent for now, so a slight bend at the knees, and point your tailbone up towards the ceiling. And with your palms, press the ground away, thinking of pressing the base of the thumbs and the knuckles of the index finger. So tailbone still pointing up towards the ceiling, and maybe you would like to start straightening both of the knees to lower the heels towards the mat. The heels might not touch, which is totally fine. One more breath. And with the next inhale, can you walk your hands towards your feet and arriving in forward fold? So again, keep a micro bend at both knees and thinking of draping the front of your torso over your thighs. Head and shoulders relax. You can grab your opposite elbows and swing side to side. Alright, and then swing back to the center. Release the arms. Keep the arms relaxed and hanging by your side as you take another big inhale and start unrolling the front of your spine and bring yourself up into standing. Alright, and grab a block. It can be a book or a Tupperware box or something that about the same thickness as a yoga block, and step your right foot on top of the block. So we will move into a asymmetrical forward fold. So we will have one foot raised slightly higher by the block. And from there we will exhale and start rolling the spine down. Alright, and then when the fingertips touch the mat, you can go further and press your entire palm, so you can stay on your fingertips. Take another inhale and exhale. Start walking your fingertips or your palm towards the straight leg, so towards the left, as you start straightening the right knee. So straightening the knee of the foot that is on the block. Okay, so we'll stay for a few breaths, and with every exhale you can continue to twist a bit more to the left. But if you start to feel cramping, what you need to do is unwind a little bit, backing off. Okay, one more breath, and then walk back to the center. And thinking of unrolling the front of your spine as you inhale and rise up into standing. So now stepping the left foot over the block, asymmetrical forward fold on the other side. So exhale as you start to round the spine, lowering, folding forward. Stay on the fingertips or press the entire palms. And another exhale, start walking the hands to the right side, so towards the straight leg or the leg with the foot on the mat, and start to straighten the other knee, the knee of the foot that is on the block. So using few exhale to keep twisting to the right, but if you feel cramping, backing off. One more breath, and inhale to slowly untwist to the center, and take another inhale to slowly unroll the front of the spine back into standing. Keep the block aside for now. We'll do another few rounds of forward fold. So again, start by rounding the neck, bringing the chin towards the chest. Start to round your shoulders, your upper back, mid back, low back, and reaching down, fingertips or palms on the mat. So bend the right knee, so left leg straight, and with an exhale you will start walking your hands or fingertips towards the straight leg, towards the left. So this time we will keep the right knee bent. And another inhale, we will open the twist by reaching the left arm up, so pointing the sternum to the left side. So it's a forward fold with a twist. Breathe. Okay, and then the next inhale, lower the top hand down, slowly untwist, switch the leg, so bending the left knee, straightening the right leg. Inhale, exhale as you start walking your hands to the right side, keeping the left knee bent. And another inhale, open the twist, so right arm reaching up, sternum facing the right side. You can look up or look forward. Find something that is comfortable for the neck. As we stay for a couple more breaths. Inhale, lowering the top hand. Walking back to the center. Forward fold. Take another inhale. And as you slowly start to unroll the front of your spine, return back into standing, and let's move to the top of the mat. We'll do 3 rounds of sun salutation A. So standing at the top of the mat with the feet apart, thinking of aligning your sitting bones, aligning the heel under the sitting bones. Slightly rotate the shoulders out so palms are facing forward. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, dive down into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, step the right leg and then left leg, coming into plank. So if chaturanga is part of your regular practice, then you can lower down to chaturanga. Those who are not doing chaturanga today, you will drop your knees, and as you drop the front of your hips, you can start bending the elbows down, gradually lowering all the way down onto the mat. So those who does chaturanga also lower all the way down. We'll untuck the toes, and the next inhale, come up into baby cobra or cobra, and exhale, tabletop, downward facing dog. And then we will inhale and step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Next inhale, bring yourself all the way up into extended mountain, reaching arms up. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. This time with the inhale, step the left foot first and the right, and same thing. If you practice chaturanga, you can lower to chaturanga. If not, drop the knees down, and we gradually lowering all the way down. And tuck the toes. Inhale, glide forward, arching the upper back into baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, followed by the right. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. The next inhale, rise up into extended mountain. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. So this time, you have an option to step one foot at a time into plank, or you can inhale, bend the knees, and exhale, hopping back. So choose which option works for you. So coming into plank, and with the knees on the mat or knees off the mat, lower down, and tuck the toes. And this time you can inhale and rise up to cobra, or you can try the next variation, which is upward facing dog. So it's like a cobra, but with the knee off the mat. Arch your upper back. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you can step forward 1 foot at a time, or you can look forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale to hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And the next inhale, rise all the way up into extended mountain. And arms by your side. So we'll do one more sun salutation A with a bit of variation added into it. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And you either step 1 foot at a time, or inhale, bend both knees. Jump to plank, lower chaturanga, or with the knees down, and glide, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So raise the right leg up. Okay, and then bend the right knee. Bring the right thigh towards your chest as you shift more body weights towards your hands. And step the right foot beside the right palm. Lower the back knee. And press up with the inhale, coming into a half kneeling. So both knees 90 degrees. So you can stay here and do the next few sequence, or you can add some extension to the back hip. So if you choose to extend the hip, so you will start by tucking the tailbone in, so pressing the pubic bone forward, and thinking of extending the back hip to lower your pelvis towards the front heel. So there is not much of extension at the lower back. Yeah, we lower through the hip extension. And we inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, exhale, twist, open to the right. Inhale. Exhale, twist, open to the left. Inhale, untwist. One more, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale, twist, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. And press up, back into half kneeling. Straighten the front leg. And this time, we want to point the tailbone back, yeah. And we will align the sternum to face towards the front foot, and using few exhales to slowly moving the torso towards the front leg. And we're lowering onto your fingertips. Continue to breathe. With every exhale, you want to keep the spine neutral, kind of neutral, and reaching long through the crown of the head, and at the same time draping your torso over the front leg. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale and exhale. And next inhale, press up. You can bend the front knee slightly and return into a half kneeling. Palms down, lift the back knee and step back, plank, and with the knees on the mat or knees off the mat, lower slowly onto the mat. Untuck the toes. Come into a Sphinx pose. We have the elbows under the shoulders. So right hand swing out to the side, and as you drag the right hand towards your chest, turn and look over your right shoulder. Make sure that the right hip is still on the mat. So this is a twist that comes from the upper spine. So pressing the two side of your hips onto the mat. And inhale to untwist. Extend the left arm out, and as you drag your left hand towards your chest, start to twist to the left, looking over your left shoulders and making sure that your left hip is still down on the mat and is not lifting up. Okay, and inhale to untwist, hands under the shoulders, and you can choose to press up into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Raise the left foot. Bend the left knee, left thigh towards your chest as you shift your body weight forward towards your hands, and step the left foot. Place it beside the left palm, lower the back knee, half kneeling. So again, you can stay here in the half kneeling, keeping both knees 90 degrees, and then we will do the raising the arms up and then the twist. Or if you would like to move into a deeper lunge, what you do is tuck your tailbone in, pubic bone pushing forward, and extend the back hip, lowering towards the front heel. Okay, inhale, arms up, gentle back bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Another inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. And press up into half kneeling. This time straighten the front leg, sternum turning towards the front leg. Point your tailbone towards the back and start to gradually lower down, reaching the fingertips or palms onto the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, drape your torso towards your leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And keep going for a few more breaths. So we are maintaining more towards a neutral and long spine rather than flexing the spine to go into the forward fold. Keep the front foot relaxed. You should be able to wiggle the foot. To come up, you can bend the front knee, pressing the feet down, and come up into half kneeling for one breath. Exhale, palms down. Lift the back knee, step back, this time to downward facing dog. And drop the knees into tabletop. This time widen the knees, big toes touch. And exhale into child's pose, wide knee child's pose. Let your chest kind of drop into the space in between your thighs. And inhale, press up, and come back to the first position we were in, the half shavasana. So bend the knees, holding on to the creases of the knees as you slowly lower all the way down. And before we enter shavasana, let's do some spinal twist. So the first spinal twist, we will keep the knees away from the chest. Yeah, so feet stay pressing down on the mat. So we take a inhale and shift your pelvis slightly towards the left. Exhale, drop both legs to the right. And inhale, lifting the knees up and shift the pelvis to the right. Exhale, drop the legs to the left. Inhale, knees up and center, pelvis to the left. Drop the legs to the right. Inhale, knees up and center, pelvis to the right, legs to the left. Inhale, center, pelvis to the left, drop the knees to the right, and we'll stay for several breaths. You can turn your head, neck looking towards your left hand. Okay, and inhale, center. This time, shift the pelvis slightly to the right before you drop both legs to the left, and then turn your head looking to the right side for a few breaths. Try keeping both shoulder blades like down on the mat. And inhale, center. So shift the pelvis back to the midline as well. So the next spinal twist will actually bring the knees or the thighs quite close to the chest. And same thing, so we will shift a bit to the left before twisting to the right. So the first one is kind of dynamic. We will couple it with breathing. So this is exhale to twist, inhale, center, shift the pelvis to the right, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center, pelvis to the left, twist to the right, exhale. Inhale, center, pelvis right, exhale, twist left. Inhale, center, pelvic to the left, drop to twist to the right and stay. Keeping the thighs close to the chest, and you can turn your neck looking to the left. Stay for a few breaths. Okay, inhale, center. Bring the knees up over the chest. Pelvic to the right. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, returning slowly to the center. You can drop both feet down. Make sure your axis is back in the midline. Before you extend one leg at a time, keep the feet apart about mat width distance or less. Arms by your side, palm facing up. You can shake your head side to side, releasing any remaining tension. And let the head comes into a stop by itself. And shift your focus one more time to follow your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Let your breath guide you to enter the state of Shavasana. Letting everything becomes more quiet, more still. And find comfort and rest in the stillness. So start returning to your body, taking one big breath through your nose And exhale it out through the mouth with a sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Bring your legs together and raise your arms overhead. Give yourself one big stretch. And release. Rolling to your side. And stay curled up on your side for a couple of breaths. And whenever you are ready, press up into seated position. Open your eyes and raise your arms overhead. Press the palms together. Make a prayer and offer the prayer to the center of the heart. Thank you for joining me today and for making time for yourself to be here and share this practice together. Stay well, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.